Ever wondered how people turn small investments into life-changing wealth? Today, we're diving into the world of Bitcoin and showing you the strategies that could grow your first million step by step without the hype.
I'm your finance guide, and today we're going to explore how you can make your first million in Bitcoin. But before you think this is some get-rich-quick scheme, let me be clear, it's not. This is a journey that requires patience, strategy, and understanding. It's about recognizing opportunities, making deliberate choices, and learning from both mistakes and successes. Picture the early days of Bitcoin. A teenager sits in his bedroom, mining coins on an old laptop, unaware that his actions will one day create massive wealth. A young professional invests a small paycheck in a new digital currency, unsure if it will ever be worth anything. Neither of them had guarantees. They only had curiosity, courage, and the willingness to learn. And those are exactly the qualities you need today. The first key to success is mindset. You must approach Bitcoin like a marathon, not a sprint. There will be times when prices plunge without warning, when headlines spread fear, and when friends or family question your choices. How you respond during these moments will determine your progress. Those who panic sell rarely succeed. Those who maintain calm, analyze the situation, and act with knowledge thrive over the long term. Learning is your second tool. Bitcoin isn't just numbers on a screen. It's a complex ecosystem shaped by technology, innovation, and human behavior. To succeed, you need to understand why people buy, what drives market sentiment, and how different technologies interact. Observing patterns, analyzing carefully, and reflecting on what you learn is far more valuable than chasing every spike or hype trend. Let's walk through a typical day. You start by immersing yourself in information. You read articles, watch discussions, follow social trends, and study reports. You analyze not only what is happening, but why it is happening. Perhaps a new blockchain technology is emerging, or a platform is gaining traction because it solves a problem no one else has addressed. You don't rush. You weigh evidence, consider risks, and make thoughtful decisions. Over time, these small, deliberate choices compound into meaningful results. Diversification is another principle you must embrace. Even within Bitcoin, exploring different opportunities is essential. Perhaps there's a new token solving a unique problem or an emerging platform with innovative technology. You allocate a small portion of your resources, study it, and learn from it. Each step adds knowledge, experience, and confidence. This process teaches you to evaluate opportunities critically, recognize risks clearly, and act with intention. As your experience grows, you begin to see patterns. Market dips are no longer disasters, they are opportunities. Sudden surges are not luck, they are reflections of human behavior, adoption trends, and broader market psychology. Patience becomes your greatest asset. Understanding becomes your strategy. Moments others fear are moments to learn, to prepare, and to position yourself wisely. Reflection is powerful. Looking back at your choices, both successes and mistakes, allows you to internalize lessons no chart or analysis can teach. You notice patterns in behavior, in psychology, and in your own reactions. This self-awareness sharpens decisions, reinforces habits, and strengthens confidence. Community plays a vital role as well. Even if you start alone, you will encounter voices, stories, and perspectives from others navigating similar paths. Engaging with these communities, asking questions, and sharing insights provides guidance and clarity. You discover opportunities you might have missed and learn strategies proven in practice. Community is not just support, it's a tool for growth and learning. Adaptability is essential. Bitcoin, blockchain technology, and markets evolve quickly. Regulations shift, new projects emerge, and public sentiment changes. Your ability to adapt intelligently, to learn continuously and refine your strategy, separates long-term achievers from those who flounder. Adaptation is not impulsive reaction. It's informed evolution, constant refinement of skill, knowledge, and insight. As your journey continues, the cumulative effect of thoughtful decisions becomes clear. Each choice builds confidence, each insight reinforces discipline, and each observation sharpens intuition. You begin to anticipate trends, not by guessing, but by understanding signals, patterns, and narratives that drive the market. Intuition, built from observation and experience, becomes one of your most powerful tools. Patience is your hidden advantage. Market dips, sudden swings, and periods of stagnation are not setbacks. They are opportunities to practice restraint, observe carefully, and refine your strategy. Each moment of patience strengthens your ability to act wisely when the right opportunity appears. Over time, your mindset grows beyond finance. The discipline, analytical skills, and habits you cultivate while navigating Bitcoin apply to many areas of life. You make better decisions, plan more effectively, and see opportunities clearly. Bitcoin becomes more than an investment. It becomes a teacher, shaping the way you think, act, and grow. Your first million is no longer a distant dream. Every step, choice, and lesson learned brings it closer. The journey is not simple, and there are no guarantees, but success is attainable for those willing to commit to learning, adapting, and acting deliberately. Achieving it is not just a number. It's proof of the mindset, habits, and knowledge that make it possible. You begin to mentor others. Sharing insights, discussing trends, and helping newcomers reinforces your understanding and builds confidence. Growth isn't just personal, it's communal. Helping others navigate the journey strengthens your grasp of strategy and broadens your perspective. As your journey continues, subtle rewards emerge beyond financial gain. Confidence, patience, and clarity become part of your daily life. You approach decisions calmly, weigh risks thoughtfully, and observe opportunities with clarity. The skills you develop ripple outward, influencing choices across all areas of life. Consider the stories of those who held through volatility. A college student who invested a small stipend and held for years, learning to tune out noise and act only on evidence. A professional who added coins gradually, studying patterns, and making small, informed adjustments. These examples show that success isn't about timing the market perfectly. It's about strategy, patience, and discipline. Uncertainty is inevitable. Market dips, volatility, and unexpected changes will test your patience and discipline. The difference between those who succeed and those who falter is consistency. Maintaining focus, learning continuously, and acting deliberately yields meaningful results over time. Your first million is more than a number. It represents your journey, the lessons internalized, and the decisions made. It reflects discipline, insight, and growth. Each thoughtful choice, careful observation, and deliberate action moves you closer. Beyond the financial milestone, you gain knowledge, perspective, and confidence that will serve you well in Bitcoin and life. Let's dive deeper. Imagine you are reviewing your portfolio on a quiet evening. The market has been volatile, and emotions are high for many investors. But you don't panic. You notice the patterns, which coins are holding steady, which ones fluctuate with market sentiment, and which innovations are gaining adoption. This is where observation and reflection become invaluable. You begin to see opportunity where others see risk. Every market action has a lesson. A sudden drop teaches patience. A surge teaches discipline and analysis. A quiet period teaches reflection. And every lesson compounds, building a foundation for decisions that are smarter, more calculated, and more strategic. Consider the power of compounding knowledge. Each day, each insight, each pattern you recognize adds to your understanding. Over weeks and months, this accumulated wisdom allows you to make decisions that are not reactive but proactive. You anticipate trends, understand market psychology, and develop a clear vision for growth. The journey is also about self-discipline. You learn to separate emotion from action. When the market drops suddenly, you do not act out of fear. When it rises quickly, you do not act out of greed. Instead, you rely on research, reflection, and strategy. This self-control is what transforms curiosity into real progress and experience into tangible results. Community engagement further strengthens your journey. Sharing your insights, reading about others' experiences, and contributing to discussions allows you to see perspectives you may have missed. Learning from others accelerates growth and exposes blind spots in your own approach. Mentorship, even informal, is a multiplier for your understanding. Adaptability continues to be key. As blockchain technology advances, new coins and platforms emerge, regulations change, and public sentiment shifts. Your ability to adapt intelligently ensures that you remain ahead of trends, prepared for shifts, and positioned for long-term growth. Flexibility is not compromise, it's strategy in motion. Finally, imagine reaching the point where your first million becomes reality. It's not an instant moment. It's the culmination of deliberate action, disciplined strategy, and accumulated knowledge. Every step, every choice, and every reflection has contributed to this achievement. It is proof of your mindset, habits, and persistence. And beyond that, it's a foundation for even greater success in Bitcoin and other ventures. Step into this journey with clarity, focus, and patience. Let each decision reflect knowledge, each action reflect strategy, and each day bring growth. Your first million is not just a financial milestone. It is a story of learning, adaptation, and persistence. It is your story, written by the choices you make and the lessons you embrace.